Welcome back to another segment of Mornings in the Middle. I'm your anchor, Michael Conley.
And I'm your co-anchor, Harvey Niendorf. Our first segment is presented by Laurel and Greg. They're interviewing some of the recently elected Student Council representatives. Let's see what they have to say.
We're here today with Ann Baker, who has just been elected to Student Council. Why were you interested in running for Student Council?
I was interested because I want to make some awesome changes to our school and make it even better than it already is. And I love to lead and hopefully I do well. Yeah.
So what are some specific things that you would like to see improved in our school?
Well, specifically, maybe have some more clubs options so people can find things that they're interested in more, and we could take suggestions for that. And also, I know boys really want stalls for the urinals, so I would really be we can definitely talk about that. So yeah.
Have you ran for Student Council previously?
Yes, I ran 6th grade and 7th grade and 8th grade and was elected all 3 times. So yeah.
What was your campaign about?
It was just about this year it was about making it the best year yet, and just also coming together as one class to really have a great year.
What advice would you give other candidates thinking about running in the future?
That basically try your hardest and really put effort into it, because all the work you put in will really help and pay off in the end. Yeah.
Well, thank you for speaking with us.
Oh yeah, thank you.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
We congratulate all those who were brave enough to run. Now let's see what our robotics team's doing.
We have Virginia and Laurel here to ask the team about their process.
Wow! With Mr. Calloway today. So Mr. Calloway, what's the robotics club and how does it work?
We actually have 2 robotics clubs in the middle school that middle school students can participate in. The first one is called First Lego League. It is a competition that is put out by a group called First, where the robots have to be made entirely out of Legos. So it uses this field that you see behind me, and the robot that the students build goes out onto the field and completes the separate task to earn points during the robot part of the competition. First Lego League also involves has an innovation project that they have to do that goes along with it too. So this year's theme is City Shapers, and the problem that they're supposed to solve is they're supposed to find a building or a public space that has a problem, and they're supposed to come up with a solution for that problem, and then present it to some experts in that field to get feedback from them.
And how do you feel about the upcoming competition?
Well, I feel pretty good about it this year. We have a really good team. Like I said, that's the first team that we do. So for this one also uses 4th and 5th graders from the lower school. So our team has 4th, 5th, and 6th graders on it this year. I think it's going to be really strong. We had about 15 kids come out. So we actually are going to have 2 separate teams, I think. And I think they'll be quite capable. We have some pretty bright kids, and they seem pretty focused. So we'll see how the project part goes.
The WOW football team has been playing all fall.
We have Ethan and John here to catch us up on the recent games.
Hi, my name is Don Testerman, and behind the camera is Ethan Klasky, and we're interviewing football players. Who in 8th grade might be able to play on the high school team after this football season is over, and why?
So the coaches are definitely looking for some kids who have size. So the only kids, in my opinion, who would be able to play on the team would be me, Ethan Klasky, Cooper, and Blake Carter. And they are all big, and they're all tough, and this is why they might be able to play.
Name one big play that Webb did during 3 of their games.
Alright, when we played Norwood, I had a long run with a couple, jig moves and spin moves and stuff. During the McMinn game, Cooper, he blocked a punt and he scored. And during the Eagleton game, Harvey caught, I think, 2 interceptions and got long runs with them.
Our WOW middle school teachers and students are bettering themselves for the future.
We decided to interview him and ask him some questions.
Hello, I'm Harvey Niendorf, and this is Mr. Calloway, and I'm asking him a couple questions. How long did the 7 Years' War last?
7 years.
It actually lasted 9.
Why? That's interesting.
When was the War of 1812?
Sounds like it should be 1812.
That is correct.
If a sea turtle loses its shell, is it homeless?
Yes. Yes.
Why?
Because where does it live? Nowhere. It doesn't have a shell.
Those are some good answers by wise people.
Do you think NASA created thunderstorms to cover up epic space battles?
Yes. That is proven fact, actually.
Is cereal soup?
Yes.
How do you know that?
Because it's a liquid in food, and you eat it with spoons.
Wise words from a young man.
I hope you enjoyed our morning broadcast.
We'll be working hard to make many more.
I hope you have a nice day.